probably should have taken that off before we started, but it's all good, family. It is all good. Yes, yes. Peace and power, family. Say, and we back for another one. We back for another live, y'all. The goal is to, be more consistent this year. We still have not hit the new year, but it is okay. It is a-okay, baby. Yeah. And disclaimer for all of those out there, I say a lot. I say yeah a lot. I'm as we see, I'm working on that. I'm definitely working on that. But let's get into it. Let's get into it. Ain't nobody perfect. Yeah, it don't exist. It don't exist. So yes, what is this live title? This live is titled Love and Light Ain't Saving You, Baby. No, it's not saving you. So, let's get into it. But before we start, I wanted to do something different because I was inspired today after watching, the God, Rashad Jamal, and one of his recent lives, one of his recent videos. Actually, let me take these glasses off because I feel like, I don't like the glare that it's giving. It said it's giving a glare. I don't like it. But yeah, so for y'all who probably don't know, I am a big avid Rashad Jamal just follower, student. I'll just say that for sure. Free the God, Rashad Jamal, free Rashad Jamal, free the God. Also free the Malachi Z. York, the master teacher, free Larry Hoover, any political prisoner right now that is behind bars in this motherfucking system. Free the gods, y'all. This is the time. This is that day and age. We are, that's just what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So, again, welcome. But like I said, I wanted to start something off different because I follow a lot of individuals. I feel like I am a student of a lot of individuals. From them who I wasn't even born yet when they were doing their thing to those that are in my day and age. And just like the Honorable Bobby Hemmett, bless his heart, bless his soul, love and light, peace and power. To that God for all of his teachings, his master teachings. I am absolutely a student of, Bobby Hemmett. So how he used to open up his segments would be by, let's do that just a little bit. Yeah. So how he used to open up his segments would be by giving honor and giving ashe to the ancestors. So that is something that I definitely want to start doing. For real, just to open this space up. I already have, all my stuff set up. We got the candles going. We got the incense going, baby. I got my crystals going, baby. Like, what you mean? We got the singing bowl, shawty. Yes, let's, clear that energy for real. But yeah, so just know I come prepared. For anybody who's coming trying to what are you I got my little notes over here, but y'all disinformation parasites, individuals coming to pretty much be agents, to be monitoring spirits. Baby, any energy you send to me, I send right back to you times 3. You feel me? Got my mirror here. You feel me? Like it's not a game. Got my water. You feel me? For the conduit, like, come on. Because that I'm forever a student. I'll definitely say that. There's a lot I don't know. But there's some things I do know. I like to say that. I'm a student of life. And, I do want to give homage. I do want to honor those that have come before me, those that have, led the way, those that have just shown and given and being such a giving spirit, a giving God, a giving ancestor that just always gave. They gave their knowledge, they gave their time, they gave their energy, they gave their passion, they gave their wisdom, they gave their clarity, they gave their bodies, they gave their lives for us. So I just want to take this time to literally just honor them. I literally have my little list here of individuals, so bear with me. You know, for whoever it's for, it's for. Whoever this live is for, is for. Simple and plain. Like, I just come with authentic energy, and that's how we doing it. So this is not in any particular order. It is literally just how I was writing them down today. But I do want to give honor to Rashad Jamal, to Rod Hayes. You feel me? Chief Rod Hayes. To Yakai, you know, Awakened. I know y'all go by, you know, some of y'all will say Yaki, but I believe it's Yakai. Absolutely. Brother Rich, Richard Merritt, and all of the individuals that he has brought on his channel to show to all of us. For Fleur Brune, her beautiful soul, you know, Big Mama Energy, you feel me? To Brother Yosef, to Dr. Phil Valentine, to Brother Panic, rest in power. Yes, Brother Panic. To Fred Hammond, to Elaine Brown, to Huey P. Newton, to Bobby Seale. You feel me? If you know Black Panther Party, then you know who I'm talking about right now. Okay? To Tupac Shakur, to Asada Shakur, might actually say to Asada Shakur, to Tupac Shakur, to Malcolm X, to DMX, to Nipsey Hussle, Martin Luther King, to Dick Gregory, to Black Dot, to Red Pill, to Blue Pill, to KT the Arch Degree, baby, to Mama Pill. You know, you can't say the sons without saying the mama. You know, to Professor Griff, to Dr. Be Serious. My goodness, to Sister Myra. Sister Myra, good God, Lord Jesus. What? Energy can only go 180 degrees before it has to meet the other 180 degrees, baby, to complete the 360 spiral. Yes, Sister Myra. To Vicky Dillard. To the Honorable, again, Bobby Hemmett. Oh, God. Whoo! To Ra Aku. To Asir, the Duke of Tears. To his wife as well. To A.A. Rashid, to Lloyd Strayhorn, to Sharif Bey, to Professor James Small, to Dr. Wesley Muhammad, to Wayne Chandler, to Seven Bomar, to Q Reeves, to Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. What? If you have not gotten the ISIS papers, baby, what are you doing? Go get it. Go get it, okay? To Dr. Malachi Z. York, the master teacher, to Lloyd Strayhorn, to Angela Davis, to the original Black Panther Party and all parties, to Marcus Garvey, to John Jones, what? To Stokely Carmichael, to Kwame Ture, to Ibrahim Traore, to Nina Simone, to Billie Holiday, to Shaka Zulu, to Crispus Attucks, my apologies, to Harriet Tubman, to John Henry Clark, to Simeon Toko, aka the Black Jesus. Huh? What? Immortal. What do you mean? To Nat Turner, to Priestess Offset Ra Amen, to Queen Khalifa, to Queen Nanny and the Maroons, to Deontay Kyle, to Designs by L. White, baby. Like, if I missed you and it was not intentional, honor to you. Honor to you. Maybe I'll get you in the next round. But for some, I did intentionally miss. For some, you were intentionally missed for a reason. Because again, you are a disinformation parasite. You're a troll. You feel me? You're a troll, and we are in the age of information, the age of Aquarius, baby, where all truth comes to the surface. No more are we accepting this disinformation. No more. Misinformation, disinformation, we're not accepting it, y'all. We are not accepting it. So we are not our ancestors. Okay? We have that energy residing in us, but as far as the docileness, we are not our ancestors, y'all. Not at all. And let you know, Rashad Jamal tell it, we are the last generation, baby. What? We are the last generation. What you say? Said we're angry, we're organized, and we're capable of making a difference. So get the fuck out the way if you have anything to say about it. If you feel some type of way about it, get the fuck out the way. For real, for real. Like, We are the last motherfucking generation, baby. Speaking truth to power. Stand up. Stand 10 toes down. This is our land. We want the land back. What you mean? Like, baby. So I'm just already coming with it. Whoever is watching this video, again, disclaimer, I'm a water sign, so we can go there, baby. We can go there, baby. You feel me? And I'm an empath, for real, for real. I'm a healer, for real, for real. I'm a truth speaker. I'm a light worker. I'm a dark alchemist, baby. I'm a musician. I'm an artist. I'm a creative. Huh? Like, for real, the list can go on and on and on. The list can go on, baby. But going back into it, the reason why I'm even coming to y'all today is because I felt called. I felt called to come here today because, again, I was listening to Rashad Jamal's video where he was literally calling out agents in this conscious community. Agents, all these individuals that just popped up, not all of them, but majority of them that just popped up when they took him away, when they stole him. Again, he is a political prisoner right now who literally was fighting for our freedom. He's a freedom fighter. He was fighting for our evolution, for our enlightenment, for our consciousness. And when I tell you the fire that is in that God, absolutely. I feel like that if you resonate with this video already, then that means the fire is in you too. The fire is in you too. You just have to know thyself, baby. You just got to do your shadow work. And a lot of people be talking about that, shadow work. What is shadow work? To me, again, I can only go off of what I believe it is, my research and things of that nature. But shadow work to me is, again, getting to know all of you, not just the love and light, but the dark and nasty, baby. Absolutely, because everything is balanced. What is it? Law of polarities. Again, it's up, down, it's good, bad, which is all based on perspective. It's light, it's dark, it is all polarities, baby, and we have it all. And one thing I'm so tired of seeing, I am so tired of seeing in this day and age is individuals who only want to preach and practice that love and light. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm sorry, not sorry. Because that's not real. It's not real. It's not realistic. You can't talk about the light without talking about the dark, because out of the darkness comes the light. And if you watch any of my videos, you'll know that I do repeat myself quite a bit, but it's because I'm trying to make a point here. I'm trying to, reel it in, trying to bring it home, baby. You don't get light without the dark. Okay. I mean, every single one of us, if you are an actual soul and a spirit and you have came here for a soul mission, then you were born out of triple darkness. What is it? 3 trimesters? I was just watching Brother Panic last night. So this is also where this energy is coming from, talking about how we have to master our shadow self. We have to master the dark side. Yes. What do you mean? Why do you think I have my black candle? What? I got my white one down here too, but it went out. So maybe there's a reason. Maybe we're not meant to have the the light right now. Maybe it's literally just supposed to be the dark, for real. But that's okay. That's what I'm coming to y'all. I'm coming to y'all real and raw. All right, real and raw. But yeah, I have a few topics as well that I did want to go over, because I do feel like I just wing it a lot of the time when I get on here, and I'm not really just trying to wing it. I'm trying to reel it home. I have intention. That's something we've been missing a lot of, y'all, in our community, in the collective, just as a people. We are definitely missing the intention. We are missing the planning. We are missing the organization. And when I tell you, anger mixed with passion and clarity and control of that emotion, because we are an emotional people, but anger mixed with passion, self-control, clarity, planning, and organization, my gosh, it gets shit done. You can't tell me it don't get shit done. Because individuals that came with this energy before me and before them Something always happened to them. There was always a covert system that was put in place by you know who, the powers that used to be, okay? And they were put in place to pretty much disembowel them, to bring them down, to destroy them from the inside out, as we see in every organization that we had, from you name it, from Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, to the Black Panther Party, to the Martin Luther King and the Civil Rights Movement, to you name it. You name it. When individuals come with passion and they are tapped the fuck in, they're powerful. They're powerful. And what did the individual say that was heading the what was it, the CIA or the FBI? I'm blanking on his name, y'all, and I do disclaimer for that as well. I am a lefty, which means I'm a right brain thinker. So to individuals who do not know, most individuals that are right-handed are right brain thinkers, which means you're in your masculine mind most of the time, which is order, which is, work, which is, processes and procedures and numbers and things of that nature. I'm not in that mind. I'm in my left mind, baby. That's the feminine. I'm coming from the divine feminine, baby. When I tell you, so it's intuition, it's discernment, it's creativity, it's love, it's, nurturing energy. It's mama energy. Like I said, now I might not be a big mama. Maybe back in the day when I was weighing 200 pounds, but I'm not a big mama no more. Like I said, let's say I'm a little mama. I'm a little mama. You feel me? I don't have any kids. I got a fur baby. I'm 33 years young and very proud that I do not have any kids, because I told myself I was never going to bring another individual up into this world until I got myself together and until I actually started to believe in this world again. And the way that the stuff just be going down, my goodness, I know y'all see it too. I don't watch the news, but more than enough stuff pops up on my feed. I know y'all see it too. So I don't condone it. I don't condone bringing another life into this world when I don't have my shit together, when I'm still, again, learning every single day, when I'm still growing, when I still have fall short, shoot. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know, baby, I am, by the grace of the Most High, 32 days sober, baby. What? So we're going to talk about it too. We're going to talk about it. I am 32 days sober from smoking the Mary Jane, the marijuana, the ganja, the Granny Za, baby. And it feels so fulfilling. When I tell you it feels so good, because this is something that I have struggled with for 15 plus years. 15 plus years, y'all. I was an avid smoker every single day. Wake up, I'm chiefing. Come home from work, I'm chiefing. Boom. After a few hours, I'm chiefing. Before I go to bed, I'm chiefing. And then God forbid if it's a weekend and I don't have work, I'm chiefing every, let's say, 3 to 4 hours. So I understand. I overstand for real. And I understand what it means to be addicted to something, what it means to even have addiction run your life. Addiction has run in my family for centuries, baby. And what do they say? What's the line? It ran in my family until it ran into me. And I feel like that is something that was a part of my soul mission. Something I was sent here to do, was to break this curse of addiction on my family, baby. For real. Everything from, crack, cocaine, to alcohol, to tobacco and cigarettes, to the weed, baby. Shit, even to men, toxic men. You feel me? So I am so very grateful and I'm so very thankful for my ancestors. That's another one. My goodness, how did I say all of these individuals that I give honor to and forget my ancestors? Apologies. As we see, I'm not perfect. It doesn't exist. So stop thinking that it does. Stop trying to nitpick and plan every single thing because you think that, oh, well, shit, if I come like this, and it's not perfect, if I'm not looking a certain type of way, then shoot, I ain't going to reach the right people. Whoever you are meant to reach are going to find you. What do they say? When the student is ready, the teacher appears, baby. Simple and plain. And that's something also I've had to learn because I'm trying this new thing of social media and trying to, have content and trying to, in a sense, market myself because I do a lot of things. I'm a multifaceted individual. I have a lot of talents. You feel me? And I have been trying to put myself in this cookie cutter box, which it don't work for me. That's not who I am. It doesn't work for me. Simple and plain. It's just cookie cutter box individual. That's not me. That's not me, baby. So yeah. But literally for the individuals that I'm speaking to who are trying to quit something, who are trying to just be a better individual, who are trying to grow, who are trying to build, just keep going. Keep going. It's going to be hard because it's worth it. So keep going. What? If there's one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to speak life into you. Keep going. When you think that you are at your wit's end, when you think that enough is enough, when you think that you can't do it, keep going because the Most High only gives us what we can bear. So how motherfucking strong are you to be able to withstand and to be able to bear all that you have had to bear in your life so far? And I'm talking to the babies out there. I hope this don't reach the young ones. I made sure my specifications were not for kids. This is not for kids thing. Like I said, I curse. You feel me? What did Monique say? I curse, baby, because it tastes good coming out my mouth. What? I'm sorry. It's getting to me as well. This little opening right here. Give me 1 second. But she said, for real, baby, I curse because it tastes good coming out my mouth. Yes. There we go, baby. But yes. So, again, and I'm trying to reel it in. I will say one thing as well that I'm loving, absolutely loving about being sober, is that I have that clarity back. My mind is not so discombobulated where it just jumps to this, to that, to this, to that. I am able to remain more focused than I have been, and I love it. And I'll say this as well to individuals, because again, I'm not perfect. I'm 33 years young, and I'm actually 25 according to the Ethiopian calendar, baby. If you know, you know. Ha! If you know, you know. So that just means that mistakes will happen. And I already told myself, I'm not stopping forever in my life because there are certain things about the plant, the ganja, that I love. Absolutely, especially with its medicinal properties. Absolutely. So I know I was not going to stop for the rest of my life, but I needed to stop to get control because I didn't have self-control over that. And anything that, like say, you can't control, it has power over you. Anything that is, let's say, an outside substance, you name it, the person, place, or thing that you feel like you cannot control yourself around it, it has power over you. And what are we always talking about? We are made in the Most High's image, which means we are gods and goddesses walking in the flesh. Yes. Yes. You don't just have to have this to be a god and goddess, baby, because again, if you know, you know. Just because you look like us don't mean you are us. Kendrick said it best. They not like us. They not like us. What? They not like us. Even if you look like us, baby, you are not always for us. And one thing too I wanted to talk about as far as a topic that I do have on here is discernment. We need to start walking in our discernment. What does that mean? For me, that means that, I am an avid YouTuber as far as following, again, like a channel that I watch weekly, and I have been watching for years, at least over 6-7 years now. It's Brother Rich's channel. It used to be Black Magic 363. Now it is Empire 363. If you have not already tapped in, go and tap into Brother Rich's channel. Absolutely. Because when I tell you, he is walking in his purpose. He is walking in his power, baby. And all of the master teachers, and then just the, oh my goodness, the innovative and creative and imaginative minds that he brings up on his channel, and his questions are otherworldly. You can just tell that he's tapped in. Yes, I'm so grateful. I'm very thankful and so very grateful for him, because again, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And there are so many teachers that he is able to bless us with on his channel. So I am grateful for that. But where was I going with that? As far as discernment, see, this is what baby. When I was smoking and I would lose the thought, that's it. It's gone. So once it's gone, it's gone, baby. But I'm able to tap back in. You feel me? But as far as discernment to me means that being able to read someone's energy, because energy does not lie, baby. People can tell you whatever you want to hear. Their resume can say whatever it wants to say on paper, but literally energy does not lie. And I say all the time that being an empath such as myself, it's a blessing and a curse. Yes, it's a blessing and a curse, because you really do see, and you see it all, baby. You see the demons, you see the individuals who got spirits on them, you see the jealousy, you see the hate, and all this mask, I should say, with love and light. That bullshit. It's bullshit, is what it is. It absolutely is what it is. So certain individuals that, might even come on, let's say Brother Rich's page, or, just individuals that are coming into this community, making podcasts and stuff, to be able to just look at them and be like, ooh, something ain't right there, baby. And on I go. And that also is about having a level of self-control, because not every battle are we meant to fight. For real. Not every battle. Now, of course, there's a battle that we all need to be fighting right now, and that's fucking liberation for our people. Okay? Because your 9 to 5, baby, is not fighting racism. Your career is not fighting fucking racism. Okay? I'm just going to say that. All this love and light posting shit, it's not fighting racism or white fragility is really what it is. That's what it is. White inferiority and white fragility. It's not fighting that shit. And I'm not here to push, separation again, because there's individuals that look like that and are more for us than people that look like that. Okay? And that's just real. That's really just what it is. But having a level of discernment is tapping into your spiritual gifts. That's a superpower. Discernment is a superpower, baby. If you didn't know that we got magic, what? We have magic, baby. Yes. Where do you think all these Marvel comics and DC and all this other stuff? And then also, on a side note, what Brother Panic just brought to my attention as well is that the DC universe is really just the dark side of the Marvel universe. When you really tap in and think about it and use your critical thinking skills, it really is. You look at Batman and how he became this dark knight of the soul out of trauma. Yes, baby. What do they say? Superman is supposed to be the Haru of the Osarian drama. Asar, Aset, Haru. Or I should say, Aset, Asar, Haru, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and you feel me? The sun. And we can go on and on. The Joker. We can go on and on. But for real, like, for anyone who does not believe in magic or thinks that magic does not exist, peace and power to you. I mean, what we going to say? I'm sorry. If y'all hear this sound, is one of my crystals shaking, because I'm a very, I move a lot. Again, I'm a water sign. Cancerian, to be specific. Okay. June, baby. I'm a June Cancer, baby. For those who know, they know. But yes, so yeah, y'all, we have to have better discernment. We have to. And this might be a long video. I mean, shit, I'm already at roughly almost 30 minutes. Like, this might be a long video. So, whoever it's for, it's for. If your attention span cannot stand that long, then, you know, I send you off. Best of luck to you. Because at the end of the day, like, we need to step it the fuck up as a people. And you know, even these terms of I try to stay away from the terms the chosen ones, because at the end of the day, we come to this planet broken. In a sense, we come to this planet kind of broken, and then we're meant to grow through those traumas. We're meant to grow through those experiences. The roses that grow from concrete. What? Roses that grow from concrete. Feel like to go through something and to be able to go through it, because the only way out is through. My goodness, it makes you stronger. It makes you stronger, baby. It's building you up. It is building you up. Also, for, I don't know if y'all can hear the white noise in the background, but that is the binaural beats for breaking any witchcraft, because no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, baby. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. So you better think twice. You better think twice. Twice. 3 times. Think about it. Because, like I said, my ancestors got me. I'm protected. If there's one thing that the Most High has shown me in these last, since literally August of last year, is that I'm protected, baby, every damn day of my life. And I am so grateful. I am so thankful, and I'm so grateful, and I just give thanks and grace every day. That's another thing, just learning from Brother Yosef. Gratitude. You have to have an attitude of gratitude, baby. Be thankful. Because why is the Most High or our ancestors going to continue to bless us with more when we're ungrateful and we're not doing the work that needs to be done? You feel me? So that brings me to my next thing. And actually, while we're talking about that, I don't want my instance to go because my instance almost done. I'm going to get another instant. Okay. Hold tight for me. I don't think I can pause this because it's live. But that's okay. I'm going to be right back. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. And we back. And we back, y'all. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to just put that one out because that's almost done. Alrighty. And this is actually a frankincense incense. For those who know, they know. Frankincense, baby. Frankincense. Okay. Okay. All right, go. We're good over there. So, yeah, getting back into it though. I actually slightly do forget where I left off of, but that's fine. We're gonna restart it up. Walking by faith, not by sight, and trusting in the Most High, trusting in your spiritual gifts, trusting in your soul mission. I had a conversation the other day with a coworker, and you know, everything is for a reason. Everybody that you meet is for a reason, even if it is for a smidget of a moment, even if it's just a season. You are meant to meet them for a reason, because whether it be a message you're meant to get from them, something you're meant to learn from them, whether it be what to do, what not to do, you know, to get insight, to get clarity, to get confirmation. But it's all for a reason. Nothing is coincidence. And we recently, me and my husband, King, y'all don't need to know his real name. His name is King to you. Okay. We were just watching not yesterday, this weekend. What is that movie? Dag. If it's meant to come back to me, it will. But it was that movie about it was like a British kind of movie, and it was about like magic and things. And the dude goes to work for this corporation, Wells, JB Wells or something, and he got this power that he don't even know about. And then he meets the black chick who's a seer as well, who has to pretty much, remind him of himself. But even in that movie, they were pretty much talking about number one, knowing thyself, knowing that we all come here with spiritual gifts. We all come here with talents. The Most High don't make no junk, baby. The Most High don't make no junk. There's nothing. Oh, that's where it was. There we go. Fuck that. Yes. Coincidence. So in the movie, the bus that he was on, and like one of the first few scenes, and the bus stop that he was waiting at, all it was talking about was that nothing is a coincidence. It doesn't exist. Everything happens for a reason. We just got to tune into it and be aware of it and be open to it as well. But yes, for real. So when going back to that, walking by faith, not by sight, trusting in the Most High, trusting in, your ancestors, that it's all going to work out. Everything is always working out for our best interest for all parties involved, but it's all perspective. So if our mind is constantly in a state of despair, in a state of depression, because we are working all the time. I have been working since 16 years old, y'all. 16, 17 years old. I'm 33 years young now, aka 25. Okay. So literally for about 17, 18 years, my mind has always been consumed with working, because we're trying to survive in this matrix, in this game, in this system. And an underlying theme that I have always gotten back to, or went back to, or recalled, or found somewhere is know thyself. And Brother Panic he's a phenomenal teacher, master teacher, did a phenomenal job of breaking that down in his video the other day, as far as knowing your dark side, getting to know your dark side. Because it's like we're afraid of our shadow self, man. And for me, I believe, this is just my belief, that the only way to even reach and get to spiritual enlightenment is to know the dark side as well as the light side. You feel me? The light side is, if we're like getting into like zodiacs and your birth chart and stuff, that's our sun sign. That's the sign that we show the world, that we show up in, that we want everyone to see us as, and it's always performative. We have a very performative personality, and also me, I'm coming from people pleasing. I was a avid and a heavy people pleaser in my life, and I'm coming to terms with that. I'm waking up to that, like, yo, what? When I tell you how much I've had to dim my light because I'm worried about how I will be perceived from somebody else, whether it be loved ones, whether it be friends, acquaintances, coworkers, or just randos that I don't even know. You feel me? I've literally dimmed my light for so long, and you get to a point, I believe, where you have dimmed your light for so long. Like, and I also feel like it's the more seasoned you get in this world. I don't like using the words old and things, because our souls are immortal if you are, one of the Most High's chosen people, which means you have a soul, you have a spirit, you are connected to the ether, you are connected to something bigger than all of this. And also, I believe it's when you dream at night as well, because I'm, was last years old when I found out that there's people that do not dream. What? Today? Like, what? Let's give a on that one. What? There's people that don't dream? Or in Espanol, wow. Like that's local. That's more local. That's crazy. That's crazy. I couldn't imagine a life that I did not dream. But again, I think I'm going a little left here. I'm getting on topic here. So we got to walk by faith, y'all, and we have to trust. We have to trust that it is all working out for our benefit, that it is all working out for our best interests. And we have to stop shoving our talents and our gifts down, because I said this in another video, but it wasn't like a YouTube video. It was an Instagram. Pretty much, because the dream that I had was just like, whoo, an epiphany. Pretty much, if I don't follow my dreams now, then I'm just going to end up following someone else's dreams for them and making that happen. And that's just what it is. And I've also said this too, that it is so much easier to work for somebody else than it is to work for ourselves and to figure it out what we are meant to do here. And you might not just have one mission. You might have a few missions, because you might have a few talents like myself. But we have to start believing in that. That was one of my New Year's resolutions. That we haven't even gotten to New Year yet. That's not until March 21st, because we're in the Gregorian calendar. But literally, that's a New Year's resolution of mine, is to believe in myself, to trust myself, and to be consistent. Simple and plain. Those are my three themes of this year. And I'm just grateful because, one of the biggest things, again, going back to it, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I'm just thankful that I have been able to make it 32 days without feeling like I need something outside of myself, talking about ganja, y'all, whenever I'm stressed out, because I'm unwilling to sit the fuck down and realize, well, what is it that got me so triggered that I feel like I need to now self-medicate and escape from this reality because I'm not willing to accept it. Huh? What? Huh? What? Like, for real. For real. But yeah, so give thanks, give grace, y'all. Keep going. Keep going, y'all. Because one thing I'm going to say too, if you have not already been seeing what's been going on in this world and how these systems are crumbling, when they say every knee shall bow, the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. We are witnessing that happen, y'all, right now. We are witnessing it. The great separation, others have been calling it as well. Because there is most definitely a separation going on of the godly and the others. Just going to leave it there. You can put whatever else you want to put on there. But there is a separation happening between the godly and the others. And it's just clear as day. It's clear as day. For real. And I'm here for it. I'm eating my popcorn. I'm here for it. Because if, again, you are the Most High's chosen, you have a spirit, you have a soul, you are tapped in, you are a truth speaker, you are a light worker and a shadow worker. You feel me? Because your truth it has to do with all of that. Then yeah, you were meant to be here. Absolutely. There's a reason. The reasons that we're here. You are here for a reason. Of all of the times in this cycle of existence, all the energy cycles that you've reincarnated on, and the fact that you reincarnated back now at this point in time is for a reason, because you are meant to be here for it, for the great awakening. It's a beautiful thing, baby. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. It really is. Yes. Okay. So let me make sure though. I'm crossing off my topics here. Yeah, I think that was really, yeah. Like I said, I always say I'm here for a good time, not a long time. But you know, another thing that is just I have written down here as far as I wanted to speak about was reach one, teach one. Reach one, teach one. On that note, let's. Oh, it feels so good in my spirit. Yes, baby. Reach one, teach one. So to me, that means, and this is just my personal opinion, that number one, we're all going through something. That is a prerequisite to be here, is that we have to go through something. Because the only way out is through. And when we are able to go through it and get on the other side of it, we can help somebody else. That's our testimony. That's our testimony. Everybody is going through something. Nothing is new under the sun. Nothing. We might think we creating something new. Baby, you're literally just pulling that from either a higher dimension or a lower dimension. And considering how this planet has been running for a while, we've been pulling a lot of shit from the lower dimensions. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that. But yeah, reach one, teach one is that I was talking to King the other day about how I'm so proud of the youth. So I consider myself the youth as well, but nonetheless, I'm a 90s baby, was born 92. I am so proud of the youth because these babies have literally came here to fuck shit up and to set shit straight. And I don't care what, we all got opinions, just like a butthole, just like a brain. We all got an opinion. But I'll say this, the fact that they had to just figure this shit out on their own, just like we did too. They just figuring this shit out, but they still have not lost their passion. They have not lost the anger, baby. And anger gets shit done when done correctly. Like I said, because chaos without order, you in for a wild ride. But when it's balanced, again, when there's chaos, but there's order and there's structure and discipline and planning and passion, we can't be stopped. We can't be stopped. And I'm witnessing it as well. And I am inspired by this youth that is coming up today, certain ones. You know, should I even big ups to Euthalia? I do hope that I'm pronouncing your name correctly, darling. Euthalia Rose, a part of the Rose family, and just the legacy that she's creating for herself and how passionate she is. She is just raw, dark matter energy. Bless her heart, bless her mind, bless her spirit, peace to power. Grace and growth. I love it. I follow her, I watch her videos, and I get inspired because she's doing the damn thing. No questions asked. She don't care about what the fuck you think, what you got to say in the comments, baby. And I'm like, yes, we need that energy. We need more of that energy. Keep going. Keep going, because you are inspiring so many that are in your age group, so many that are, let's say, your elders. And it's a blessing. It's blissing. It's a bliss. It's bliss. For real. So I am inspired by this youth that I'm seeing. Another video I had said, where is our fire? Where did our fire go? And I am seeing it be rekindled in the youth today. And I love it. I love it. Because y'all are going to rekindle our fire too. Some of us who've been here a little bit more, I call us a little, a little seasoned. We got a little more seasoning on us. But we're seeing it happen this day and age, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I'm here for it. I'm excited for it. And no longer am I going to sit still and, refrain from even saying anything, because to not even say anything is, I feel like, feeding into the system. To be complacent is to be also feeding into the system. We all have a voice. And if you don't have a platform, it takes nothing to make a platform nowadays. Do it now before that's taken away from us too. All of these platforms are free. It costs nothing. It costs nothing to literally turn on the camera and to start fucking talking. Now, I will say there's a lot of jibber jabber out there. There's a lot of individuals walking soulless, sheeple as well. I call it. You follow the herd mentality. Your mimics as well. Fleur Brune. I was watching Fleur Brune's video as well earlier yesterday. This morning. Like, y'all be mimics because you're an NPC, a non-playable character. You don't have no internal thought going on. You don't dream. Y'all see us making shit happen because we make shit hot. Like I said, y'all just be waiting for us to co-sign shit to have confirmation that, oh, this shit is hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. I just heard that video. Just heard that song the other day, and I was like, damn, I haven't heard this in so long. But yes, we make shit hot. And we just have to start literally knowing that we got this. We are immortals. If you have not already heard about Henrietta Lacks and the HeLa cells that she has, her DNA immortal. It's in every single vaccine to this day. Yes, baby. We are walking around with those cells in us. We are immortal. We've been here many of life cycles. But another stipulation is having our memories wiped. Yes. Now, can you do, past life regressions and things to at least have some of those memories come back? Absolutely. I haven't done any, but I believe in it. But also, in saying that, I will say we need to use our discernment, babies, because y'all are letting these individuals, these disinformation parasites, come out here and literally just exploit you because you're ignorant. Ignorance is bliss. It is. But no more can we just allow that to be the forefront, like the blueprint. We have everything at our fingertips this day and age. There was another conversation I was having a while ago with my sister and my cousin. And I was just saying, like, I don't know if all of this information and, that we just have at our disposal, at our fingertips, if that has helped us more or hurt us, because my goodness, we are a distracted ass motherfucking people. We are distracted, y'all. We're distracted. And we just want to laugh and hee ha ha, while all this shit is taking place and getting passed and all this other stuff, just for us to wake up one day and be like, oh shit. Yeah, to be left the fuck behind. Because I do feel like our ancestors back in the day were able to accomplish way more with way less than we have today. What excuse do we have? There is none. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. So, like, for real, like, let's keep it pushing. Pick up a book and read. Pick up a book and read. Stop doubting yourself. How do you talk to yourself? How is your self-talk for real? Because I love myself. I love my life. I believe in myself. I trust myself. I accept myself. I forgive myself. Ashe. So mote it be, fiat lux. Huh? And thanks to Brother Yosef, my words create my world. My world is bright. So as I speak, let there be light. Let there be light. Let there be light. And another one for you from Dr. Be Serious. I allow myself to be magnetic, attracting all wealth flowing to me. Baby, how do you speak to yourself? Just saying. Just saying. You know? You know. You know. But yes, like, yes, I feel good. I don't know if you could just feel the energy. Again, whoever this is meant for, it's going to find you, baby. It's simple and plain. Like, I'm just going to leave that there because there's just so many agents right now in the spiritual community because they have just kind of pivoted. They saw the system crumbling. They saw the spiritual community and the collective rising, and they said, oh, let me just jump over here. Let me just switch lanes real quick and exploit these mofos because they ignorant. They don't research. They don't trust their instincts. We all have instincts, gut instincts. You don't have to be a female to have discernment. Males have discernment as well. But if you don't trust yourself, then my gosh, you're not going to trust your instincts. We're sitting up here asking all the time, praying to these gods outside of ourselves when they're probably just looking at us laughing like, what? Why am I going to help you if you can't help yourself? You feel me? That makes so much sense. Out here praying to a God outside of ourselves and we don't even know that we're gods. Or at least we don't believe it. Ooh, there goes my sacral chakra spasming again. That means the energy's flowing. The energy must be flowing, baby. It's flowing. It's flowing. It's flowing. And for so long, for so many years, I put my own gifts down. So I know what it is to not believe in yourself. I know what it is for this to get a job and to be like, you know what? It's, I'm just going to have to put my shit on the back burner for now because, I need to survive. I need to put food on the table. I need to support my family, my kids. I need to make sure there's a house over my head. I need to make sure these bills are paid. Well, I'm going to tell you one thing, baby. Very, very soon, you ain't going to have these bills. You're not going to have all this shit weighing over your head, on your shoulders, having to survive. You're not going to be in survival mode. And then what the fuck are you going to do? When you don't have all of those excuses to rely on again, to fall back on again. When you literally just have you and yourself, me, myself, and I. And that's all I'm going to reference because I do not support nobody who sold their soul. I don't care how fucking talented you are. You didn't have to sell your soul, baby. It's not even yours to sell. It's not yours to give. The fuck? The fuck? Should I had a song called I Will Never Sell My Soul. The lowest point that one can go. Lowest point. Because at the end of the day, this plane of existence, this life is temporary. It's temporary. It's not permanent. For the others, it's permanent. Yeah, baby. You ain't reincarnating nowhere. This is it for you. This is it. This is it. But for the ones, for the godly, oh yeah, this is temporary. So wake the fuck up to your power. Walk in that shit. Know who you are. And if you don't know, sit the fuck down in silence and figure that shit out. Go inward. Go inward. Turn off the TV, turn off the social media, turn off the electronics, read a fucking book, write down, journal, go outside in nature and ground, take your shoes off and be one with the earth. Give an offering to Planet Kai. What? Work on building your relationships, because that's one thing too that I've struggled with is cutting people off. And I'm having to rebuild that now, rekindle those flames. First being family. First and foremost, definitely being family. Because number one, there's a family that you're born into, and then there's nothing outside of ourselves is greater than ourself. Nothing. Nothing, baby. Remember that. Remember that. So I guess I gotta finish this off with how some people ended. You know, if you like this content, what do you say? Follow for the shenanigans. Subscribe for the shenanigans at XX Alchemy. Also the same XX Danny Alchemy on Instagram. And also XX Danny Alchemy. I'm sorry, it's XX Danny Jones on Facebook as well. But I just had got back into my Facebook because that shit was hacked for years by a Daniel Morris. But you hacked my Facebook many years ago, and I guess that was just God telling me that I ain't need it. Just ended up. But yeah, so follow, like, comment for more. Let me know if you would like to hear more of this content. If you don't, I don't care either. If spirit is pushing me this way, then that's where it's meant to go. But literally, it's funny because this all started off with me watching Rashad Jamal's video, Free the God. Free Rashad Jamal. He is a prisoner of war. We are all prisoners of war. I'll say that for the godly. But free the God, Rashad Jamal. He's done his time. He ain't do no crime. Free to God. Okay? And big ups to Rod Hayes. What do you mean? Chief Pontiac, big ups. Peace and power. Love. Light. Darkness. And grace and growth, family. Until next time. Love y'all. Bye.